There's still another way to tune using this electronic tuner, to tune in some people call just intonation or perfect fifths. Remember before we talked about tuning in perfect fifths by using the harmonics. You must understand that all instruments since around Bach's time have been purposely mistuned to what's called a tempered scale, and the reason for that was very practical, because if you tune the whole instrument to perfect fifths, it would only sound good in that one key. As you deviated from that tonal center, it gets into higher mathematics, but basically the wolf would appear, things would sound off tune. So over time they developed this tempered scale, purposely mistuning certain notes in the scale, and now if you change from key to key, you wouldn't hear the wolf appear. So if we're going to stay in one key and you want your harp to sound a little more perfect, you could tune it to perfect fifths. Again, one way we said using the harmonics. You could use the electronic tuner to interpolate from the harmonics to tune in this perfect fifth way, and it's really very simple. To use the tuner, you tune the first note right on the money to what it tells you is a C. To tune the second note of the scale, in this case a D, instead of having it appear exactly on the money, right on the where the meter says it's perfect, you tune ever so slightly sharp, about a couple cents, what they call cents, 50 cents between one note and the next note is, that's a cent. So you just tune a little slightly higher, and the next note, the third note, you tune somewhat flat. Again, about 3 or 4 cents flat. You'll never get it perfect anyhow. The fourth note of the scale, in this case in F, it's only 1 or 2 cents flat, again, which is almost imperceptible to our ears, but still F tuned it just ever so slightly flat from what the meter tells you is perfect to the tempered scale. The fifth note of the scale, the G, is slightly sharp, so just a little more, slightly more sharp than what it tells you is perfect according to the tempered scale. The sixth note is the note that is most off, and well, most off in terms of the tempered scale. We're interpolating from the tuner. So the sixth note is almost a quarter of a semitone off, which is quite a bit, and I believe it translates to about 16 cents on a tuner. So that's the note that's most off. Something about there. The seventh note is also somewhat flat, less at least than the sixth, but say about 5 cents off. And there you have it. Now, somewhat imperceptibly a purer tuning than we would do from a tempered scale, but if you tune the whole harp to this, it really will sound absolutely heavenly.